Hello everybody and welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot Incorporated. This is going to be your Vesta scope for March the 16th, 2020. Thank you so much for joining us today. Remember that I do follow Vedic Sidereal on my channel, not Western astrology and not tropical astrology. This still is a general reading. I am also broadcasting right now newly on the anchor.fm if you also wanted to hear the continuation of this Vesta scope, where we will get deeper into the revelation of your situation between you and the other person that you're thinking about. Now, let's go ahead and get started. Today's date equals up to a 23, okay? So 23 is going to be the 3 plus 2, right? So that would be a 5. So 5th house is a lovely house, okay? If you see any smoke here, that's my sage burning. And this time of need, really trying to sage and work with my stones and my crystals. But 5th house is the start of your relationship, okay? 5th house is also can be the start of friendships, right? 5th house is also your level of creativity. Now, the first card that came out was the Virgo energy, and that is considered to be the Hermit card in Rider-Waite Tarot. So the Virgo Hermit card is different methods of healing power. And I still feel that the things that we're going through right now as a collective, globally, okay, as this epidemic is just going worldwide rapidly, we do need different methods of healing power right now. Like the card says, the analyzation of, okay, we are trying to analyze right now what is particularly going on with us. And like I said before, your first form of protection that I feel, okay, will be your spirituality. Second will be your helping to keep up your immune system to the best way that you can, okay? Different methods of healing power, like it says. So, you know, just going back to the old school, you know, drinking some green type of vegetable smoothies, going back to your vitamin regimen. Remember, the 6th house kept coming out for the past, 3 to 4 weeks, the past month, and I kept saying that the universe wanted you to work on your health, Go back and watch my videos, okay? That information was coming out for a reason, and I always tell everybody that even though we want to watch current videos, always look back to the past videos for answers. Okay, we kept getting the Tower card. We kept getting the Death card, which is Scorpio energy, which can literally mean death. But it's also the end can be to some type of epidemic, something that's going on to your life, and that is going to bring you soon a type of rebirth. Okay. Now, also, do what you must do is what this Virgo card says. And that's totally what we need to do right now, and we don't have any choice. Yesterday's reading, I talked about martial law, and I got a couple of thumbs down about the video, but, you know, to each his own, okay? I'm not necessarily saying that we may go into martial law, but when we have things like this to come out globally, okay, and it just comes out of nowhere, who knows if the government put this disease out as a form of testing? Because remember, you have to look back in your history, okay, and I probably may be censored about this information on YouTube. You have to look back on your history and realize that the government, different governments in different countries have always kind of did what they wanted to do. This is how our world is ran, okay? United States being in the forefront, from a long time ago up until the present time, they have been working in labs and working with different vaccinations, working with different diseases. You have to remember in the World War I, II, and III that they purposely put out STDs to our soldiers to see how they would react and how would the vaccination help them, you know, not even informing these soldiers during that time. You have to look back to your history, okay? So that form of martial law, what I have been clarified again when I woke up this morning, to me was seeming like, and this is just my personal opinion, that is that a form of martial law? Because now we're having to quarantine ourselves in our homes, having limited access to what is left on the grocery store shelves, okay, to bring home to feed to our family. A lot of us still have to go to work. We still have to pay our bills, okay? Hours to a lot of families may be cut because some businesses may be shutting down. Okay, our school systems are shutting down for 2 weeks, robbing our children of that education. So with martial law, that means that at that time you will be homeschooling your children. Okay, so it was different inputs and outputs by me being channeled that information about martial law yesterday, about different things that can come from that. Yesterday also the elder, that going back to ancestral patterns, the way that things used to be, you know, having to live off the land and not being dependent on the government. I'm pretty sure that some of the government offices are going to start to shut down if they haven't shut down already. So that's going to be limited access to people who apply for different assistance. Okay, so it's a form of seeing how we're going to react as a collective when things like this happen. Okay, how much of a panic did we show to the government, and you know, how are we doing what we must do? Pay into the details of everything. Still having the serving of others. Okay, Virgo energy. Remember, the Hermit card also talk about spirituality. So bottom of the deck is another spirituality card, Pisces energy. Remember, I follow Vedic Sidereal on my channel. So right now we are in Pisces season again for my channel. Okay, from March 16th up until April the 16th, and then for my channel, we will be moving into Aries season. So that is the water, okay, that will be then transitioning into fire, which is causing then to have action and movement. Now, we just left the air into water, Aquarius into Pisces. So during that time, the universe was giving us inclinations of using your mental mind, the Virgo energy, thinking, using your wisdom, okay? Calculating your thoughts, understanding what you must do. Now, the Pisces energy here, it says, trusting your psychic knowledge of spirituality to the ultimate experience. And it's really what we're having to do, is to trust our spirituality to the ultimate experience right now, okay? Your dreams, idealization, and it says being part of something that's overwhelming. And I feel that it's what all of us is doing right now. We're being part of something very overwhelming that we didn't really ask to be a part of. Okay, so I was thinking about getting a couple of these cards. I rarely use them. So we're going to use these as a couple of clarifiers. Okay. Now, this also can be pertaining to or about your relationship. Thinking of the person, you know, that's in your life right now that you're having a lot of concern about. A lot of you can start to have a lot of dreams about this person. If it's not you, then it can be the other person. because somebody is wanting to be part of this relationship together, as thinking Virgo energy, okay, going within for wisdom and insight, trying to have analyzation of their dreams about wanting to be part of this partnership, as a sense of it's overwhelming, okay, for the love and desire that you have for the other person. Now, you know, it can be related in your natal chart that one of you can have more of a sense of a healing power. And that can be why you or the other person is very much attracted to the other person. True love. First card that I pulled. Exactly what I'm being channeled right now. That analyzation, you know, that idealization of true love, that is actually what is one of you, or it can be both of you, is feeling the part of something overwhelming, something, being a part of something big, which is the actual true love part. Okay. Now, the true love card that came out here also can talk about your spirituality to the ultimate experience. Okay. Having true love for your spirituality to the ultimate experience. Having this true love by trusting in your psychic knowledge. Now, this Virgo card also says you must do what you must do when it comes to how your spirit, your inner guidance, the wisdom card, the hermit card, is you must do. See, you see what just popped out? Destiny. That's what I was trying to say. You must do what you must do when it comes to true love and your destiny. This is what the Hermit card, Virgo energy, is guiding you and the other person, I feel, both of you, is to trust more of your psychic knowledge of what your spirit, your wisdom is trying to guide you to. Remember, we all have our own brain, right? Of course, but your brain is going to work more, I feel, toward the 3D energy rather than what your soul, your spirit is trying to guide you to far as your path, okay? And even more your spiritual path. Bottom of the deck, ooh, wow, karma. Yep. Karma. Karma, karma, karma. This is what I was being channeled, or I was feeling about two spiritual cards that came out back to back. Virgo energy, Pisces energy. You can't escape true love, and you cannot escape your destiny. Okay? Now, you can try and avoid it all you want to, right? But this is the left hand of fate. It is a hand on this card with the word destiny up under it. Okay? And if you notice that both cards, and anybody that is listening to the podcast, you can also view this video on my YouTube channel. Okay? It's two hands here. The true love card is offering out the heart to the other person. But as you look at the two cards here, the left hand of fate looks like a stop. Looks like a stop sign, like stop. Okay? I'm still in a way blocking this true love that you're trying to give to me, even though it's my destiny. Okay? I'm still trying to go within as the Hermit, the Virgo card energy. I'm still trying to seek wisdom and understanding, okay, spiritually, halfway listening to my spiritual guides. In the other part, I'm listening to myself as a 3D energy, okay, of what my brain is trying to tell me instead of going by my heart, okay? A lot of people do that all the time. They're listening to their brain of what, you know, of going back and forth, oh, I do or I don't, but they rarely want to listen to their guidance through their spirituality, which will lead you more to your destined path than you going back and forth within yourself, trying to talk yourself out of something. Yes. Because the true love card here, the person has their hand open, handing their heart to the other person. Okay, as a sense of destiny. I understand that you are my true love. That you are, see, Pisces energy, the Hangman just came out. That you are my other half of this overwhelming true love relationship. Is the other person actually giving out the serving to other as reciprocation to love? So the first card, tarot card that came out is the Hangman. And for me, Vedic Sidereal, that would be Pisces energy. So the person that has the true love, the top row, they're feeling stuck. Okay, but they also, look at that, the star card. They're also getting more enlightenment. Okay. About what to do about this true love that they feel on the inside. The true love that they see and that they feel and that they dream of can be actually also dreaming about the other person. So the Hangman for me is a 9-day to 9-week process still of enlightenment. Okay. Now, remember that the Hangman in the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck was considered a traitor. Okay. Back in those days, the person was being hung because he did something regarding as being seen as a traitor. Okay. So to me, I don't feel that the top row was being a traitor. I feel that they may start to feel like a traitor if they do not do all that they can to be part of this love relationship. And do they walk away? Okay. If they do walk away from this situation, not listening or trusting their psychic knowledge of, then they will feel like a traitor. Because to them, they do feel and know that this is true love. Now, the next two cards is actually the star card. Like I said, we're leaving Aquarius season as of, 12 midnight last night into Pisces season. The Pisces card is here. The first tarot card out is Pisces also. The next card is the Two of Wands and the star card, Aquarius. So remember I said that Pisces energy will be moving into Aries energy after that, right? March the 16th until April the 16th. The next card is the Two of Wands. Exactly what I said is these first two cards. Pisces energy, the Hangman, going into the Two of Wands, Aries energy. And then I told you that energetic movement or action, Mars energy, will be needed at that time. Now, that will be longer than 9 weeks. So it's going to be up to this person spiritually through their taking the time to get more enlightenment, okay, and reciprocation from the other person to receive the true love that they want to offer to the other person. Okay, I'm needing to make an energetic movement or action. Okay, I'm coming to a crossroads right now. So that is why the Two of Wands is looking right at the Hangman. Okay, saying that after your enlightenment, which way are we going to go? Or are we going to feel like a traitor in the end if we do make the right hand turn? Or is this going to be a wish fulfillment? Remember that the star card is destiny. Okay? It's set up by the ethers as the star card. And remember that the star, the light inside of the lantern on the Hermit card is the star card. It's the North Star. So this top row can have Pisces, fire, and air, Aquarius in their chart. Okay, remember you're more than one zodiac sign. Yes. Ooh, 5 of Cups. Okay, So this person is really wishing not to make the wrong decision as a trader and to end up crying over spilt milk. Now, this also could be the energy right now of this person, that they're feeling very sad. Okay. They're feeling sad, withdrawn, a little bit of depression, because the Five of Cups is also that they're looking down at the cups of blood that has been spilt over, which can be this particular relationship, okay, and 2 more other relationships in their past that did not work out. And the Star card here is saying, I really wish that I hope, you know, the Two of Wands, that I make the right decision this time. Do I stick around and find out, is this really my dream? Okay, is this something that I'm supposed to be a part of? I want to listen to my spirituality and the enlightenment that I do get from taking time to go within and understand. Okay, but I'm being guided by this Star card to remain here. The Five of Cups also, you know, it's 2 cups that is sitting behind this person. So they need to just turn around and see that if this does not work out, if the other person does not consider themselves part of this destined partnership, then, you know, turn around and see that in your life there will be other relationships, okay, that you can be destined and a part of. So we got 4 of Swords in reverse. Okay. So even though this person is going within, trying to get wisdom and understanding, if the other person was to reach out, okay, 4 of Swords in reverse, they will reciprocate. They will answer. But I don't think that things will just take off immediately. Okay. Because in being in the Hangman of State, some more information is still needed about what do we do about this partnership. Okay. Now, the Star card is about healing. It's also about being vulnerable. And this person, the Hangman, is feeling like, you know, I'm going to wait here. But waiting here also makes me feel very vulnerable. And being very vulnerable also keeps me in this Five of Cups. Now, this person is not going to sit in the Five of Cups very long because it's a very uncomfortable feeling, the number 5. And like I said, today's date equals up to 3 plus 2, the number 5, back to the 5th house of dating, okay? The true love aspect started when you started dating this person. Some of you felt very spiritually guided when you met this person. You probably fell in love very quick. You probably also had intimate connections pretty quickly, okay? Because the Star card is naked. So it was quick that you opened yourself up to vulnerability to this person. And this can be why you are sitting in the Five of Cups energy right now, where that you're thinking back as the sense of the Hangman. You know, did I open myself up too quickly to this person? Did I make myself too vulnerable to love to this person too quickly? Okay, so now the Two of Wands is here saying that I don't want to make this wrong decision again by still staying in this relationship and making another wrong choice. But remember that we don't make any wrong choices. It's just going to be another lesson that you've learned about love. Okay. Ooh, Ten of Swords is the next person's card. Second row. So this other person, okay, remember that the Karma card is over here to my right. That this other person, it don't have to be by this person, okay? But it can be that this person in life has been dealt a lot of things that has hurt and betrayed them. It could be about past relationships. It could be about family matters. It could be about people that they maybe have been married to before or divorced to before. It can be anything. But the Ten of Swords, this person is right now struggling to overcome some things in their life. And they're also trying to trust and to move forward. Okay, perseverance to get through these challenges. They're also thinking, okay, trying to gain wisdom and understanding, enlightenment of why all of these things in life keep happening to me, as a sense of betrayal. Now, they also may feel that the top row or the other person in this relationship betrayed them. Because remember, I told you that the hanged man was considered a traitor. So whatever went on between you and this person, an argument, a disagreement, you could be separated from this person right now, because the next card is the Seven of Wands. Okay? Where that they're in a blocking type of energy. They're blocking. They can be in a very defensive, angry type of energy right now. And that energy itself is going to put the other person in the hangman of state. You know, trying to get enlightenment. Like, what went on? Why are you blocking me? Why do you feel that I betrayed you? So that particular part is going to be different for everybody. Yes. You know what went on in your particular relationship. Why the other person feels that the other person is a traitor. And the other person feels that the other person betrayed them. Okay. So their next card is the Knight of Pentacles. So right now they're going very slow in their life. Now, I don't mean like after, like they're not doing anything. But when it comes to love, when it comes to being vulnerable, when it comes to making any decisions, okay, about their destiny, the left hand of fate right here, they're taking things very slow. They also can have Taurus as an earth energy in their chart, or be an actual Taurus. All right, let's get their last card here. Ooh, the Queen of Swords, Aquarius energy. Now, this was, okay, ooh, look what's at the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Cups. Okay. So this is the cliffhanger. As you see, it's two Aquarius cards, can be. The actual star card in the top row. Okay, where that person is being very, it's still very open. It's still very vulnerable when it comes to this true love of feelings that they have for the other person. But the last card for the second row is the Queen of Swords. Now, she is an air sign in general, but she can still be another Aquarius. She also can be a Libra or a Gemini. But for me, I more consider her as a Libra or Aquarius, because for me, the Lover's card will be the Gemini energy. Now, in my pre-shuffle, the Lover's card with the Ten of Swords actually fell out. Okay, when I was shuffling before I started recording. So somebody is wanting to really finish this energy between you and the other person, of whatever went on in the past between both of you is about to end. Okay, now this Queen of Swords, she only wants to hear the truth. She only needs to speak the truth when it comes to love relationships, because anything that is not spoken far as what's going to be good for them, they will cut the situation. Because, and remember I said something about being divorced. Okay, the Queen of Swords has been divorced before or separated. So how she looks at love is very logical. It's not about emotions with her. Okay, when it comes to emotions, that's the Queen of Cups. But this Queen of Swords, she only uses her mind. She only uses her logic. Okay. So this second row is right now in the energy of starting to cut a lot of people out of their life. They're starting to look at a lot of things very logical, okay? Because the first card is the strongest for them. It's the Ten of Swords. They don't want to be betrayed when it comes to things in their life. They're trying to go after things right now that they consider their destiny. They're blocking a lot of people, a lot of energy, and also can be the other person. Okay, for whatever reason, we don't know. But the Queen of Swords, she does want to talk, okay? But that conversation must be a logical conversation. It must be something that is going to be most likely the truth that needs to be spoken and had. Now, whatever that truth may be spoken by that person or received from the other person, remember that the top row has the Five of Cups. So the conversation may not go very well, okay? Because the Queen of Swords may decide to cut this relationship off. And this is why the top row is ending in the Five of Cups. Feeling sad, depressed, and crying over spilt milk that this relationship did not work. Okay? Now, what I'm seeing here is a destined partnership. But I feel that things in life got in between the both of you. And with karma right here, you know, both of you walk through this door of karma. But are you going to end up walking out together as a sense of destiny, as a sense of partnership? Because this other person, the bottom row, does have the Eight of Cups, where that they will cut this relationship off and they will walk away from things that emotionally was draining them and want to walk into the sun, into happiness and healing. Okay? So if you would like the extended preview to find out what happened, you can visit us at the anchor.fm. My channel or podcast is listed up under astronomy. Okay, if you can't find me, but you can type it in the search bar, Vesta Angels Tarot Inc. up under anchor.fm, and I will do the extended reading there. Okay, thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.